Hi, I'm Kat, and it has been a little while since I've done a Vampire Academy TV show update video, so I thought I would react to what some of the cast are posting on social media. So they're supposed to be filming in Spain for like 6 months, so it's gonna be a while before we like get a trailer or anything, so I wanted to do videos to like fill in all the gaps and stuff. And the cast has been very active on social media, and I am a part of a few Facebook groups that like screenshot and share everything that the cast has been putting online, so it's just all easily accessible in one place for me to check like every morning. So I'm going to go through some of those things, react. From what I can tell, the cast is getting along really well while they're getting to know each other in film, and they're just having a good time. Also lots of night shoots, which is to be expected. I'm glad that they're like trying to film at night as well. Though I feel if they have the budget, they might end up doing that thing where they film some things in daytime and then make it look like nighttime just because of like time constraints and everything. I am screen recording on my phone, so I can just easily edit in what I'm looking at on here. So one of the Facebook groups that I've been in is the Vampire Academy Spread the Word Facebook group, which has been around since like the movies. Its initial goal was to like support the Frostbite movie, to actually get that going. That never happened, so now it's just like a space to talk about Vampire Academy. Okay, yes, so what they found, this person is like talking about their podcast, which that'll be interesting to listen to, but there's this person listed on IMDb who their character's name is Silver. Who is Silver? There's no Silver in the books. So this person is Louisa. I'll see if I can find her last name soon. But yeah, that's a change. Shall be interesting. Then there's this one from Cece, and she just posted a mirror selfie, and then it says at the bottom, hair reveal with a question mark. So people were getting a little like up in arms about if like what her hair looks like here would be Rose's hair. If it is, cool, it's different from the books, but we already know that things are going to be different. But I don't think this is Rose's hair, like this is Cece's hair, because of the question mark at the like end of it. She's like, should I do a hair reveal, which I think she's not allowed to do because we haven't seen anything yet. Cool. And then Billie Woodruff is the director of the first episode, but he's been around for a while as well. Is he directing more than just the pilot? I don't think we've heard of any other directors yet. So is he directing the entire thing? And it says night shoot, so night shoots. Well, there's this post from VA Fandom USA that was from Instagram, and they said that they were filming in this palace. And yeah, it really does look like a school there, so that would be cool if it is St. Vladimir's. And then there's some screenshots from Reddit where DJ Chilligan is, you know, talking more about like Vampire Academy related things. This DJ person was completely correct about the cast before the cast was announced, so they must work in relation to the show somehow. Don't know how they haven't been fired yet with all of those leaks. But yeah, these ones here, we haven't heard about Eddie at all. They're saying that Eddie is in there. And then they're saying that Joseph Ullman is playing Jesse. I don't remember what Joseph looks like. Oh, and then apparently the person playing Eddie is not in Spain for the show right now, which is odd because we've seen pictures of all the chairs of like the St. Vladimir's students together. Why wouldn't Eddie be with them? Max Parker is playing Mikkel. This DJ Chilligan person also has a bit of an attitude, which I don't like. Like, if you don't want people to ask you questions about the show, stop giving information about the show. Jason Diaz is playing Andre. I remember when we found out he was going to be in the show and I was like, he looks really familiar. He was in the bold type in the last season right at the end. And Jennifer Kirby is playing Alberta. I remember seeing a picture of her. And I was thinking she looks a little young, so maybe they've aged down Alberta a bit. And then this one's interesting, like someone asked about Mia Karp and Sonia having the same last name, and well, Sonia being so young as well, but I don't think she's that young because Sonia's meant to be pretty young of a teacher. But then yeah, DJ says nothing's been changed, everything is just being expanded. I mean, making Mia a Karp instead of a Rinaldi is a change. And Tatiana is still the queen, so I think it is that she wasn't originally an Avishkov and she married into the Avishkov, and I guess we're just changing the thing where like royalty keep their last name if they're the ones in position of power. And then there was this. that Julie Plec posted. It's like a logo thing. It has "They Come First" and their new made-up language, and then a little symbol. Now the symbol could be like VA for Vampire Academy, but we've already seen the VA symbol on the cast like trailer doors, and that's different. So because this says "They Come First" like above it, I feel like it might be the new promise mark. And if it is, I'm not a big fan of it. I like the ones that were designed for the books. And you know, the one for the book is the one that I'm going to get tattooed on me when tattoo parlors open up again. So I really want Julie to just start explaining things instead of just dropping things and making everyone panic. The new language is also interesting because they haven't said anything about using Russian yet. And you know, Russian and Romanian culture is the basis of the books. So that's another interesting thing. I hope it's that they're just, you know, have some fancy words around in this made up language and stuff, and you know, they still use Russian and Romanian like as much as they do in the books. But yeah, we shall find out. I just really wish we knew if this "They Come First" symbol thing was just like a production thing or in the TV show thing. And none of this is in order. Oh, and then there's a video of Kieran lifting some weights. He's very fit, which is good. Like, he's also like a boxer, so it makes sense. Louise has been posting a lot, and apparently there was a fox, which, like, and she named him Phil, which I love foxes. There was one that showed up at my old work and just used to hang out around the back, and it was so cute. We also get a lot of like just random updates. Literally everything that the cast posts ends up getting screenshot and put into these groups. So I never actually have to check their actual social media. Well, apparently Mia was in a wheelchair. And why is she in a wheelchair? Is she okay? Did she hurt herself? We haven't actually been told, I think. Oh, Billie being like, we're still shooting at 5:21 a.m. That's because of night shoots, isn't it? So you should be able to go to bed during the day, you know? Go on a more schedule. And then this guy apparently is going to be a Strigoi in the show. This isn't like full makeup and stuff, but got the fangs, which look cool. And you know, this guy does look pretty scary. Oh, and then Julie's Instagram story about the chairs. Who was the person who spelt carp wrong on Mia's chair? And also, why do some of the chairs have last names, but others don't? Like, why does it not say Rose Hathaway? Why doesn't it say Meredith, whatever Meredith's last name? Okay, that one I get. But yeah, like, why doesn't it say Lissa Dragomir? Oh, Drew Liner turned 21 while filming, which is cute. Yeah, I didn't realize he was so much younger than the others because Cece is 24. So, you know, Drew's a little bit younger than the rest of them. Oh, this picture was from a little while ago, and then Cece reposted it, and it was just like the cast hanging out, and we can see that Kieran's hair is a bit longer than it used to be. It is still not as long as it should be for Dimitri, so I hope there is some sort of wig or extensions going on while he's filming, because if he doesn't have long hair, I will be really sad. Well, and these are pictures from the set, and this place literally is like gorgeous. I love it. And I can very much see like everyone hanging around at these like tables and stuff, like the courtyard that they have lunch in and like walk through. Like the set is yes. And then there's some of the outside, like it's very castle-like, which I'm assuming it is a castle, and I would so want to live there. Well, we get a lot of like, they've been making wigs, and blonde wig, could that be for Lissa? And then there's like a black wig, but it could also be brown, or like so dark brown that it looks black in some lights, so it could be a Rose wig, or it could be a Dimitri wig. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty long in this picture, so I'd say maybe a Rose wig. From Cece's Instagram, Kieran took a photo of her and she just like zoomed in. They're cute. Like, I would love to work on sets with like this sort of camaraderie. Like, it's it just looks like a good time. Like, even though you are working hella long hours and putting in your all, like, it's still something I would like to experience. Some of them exploring, and from J. August Richards here. Love J. August Richards. I have met him. He's super nice. And, you know, I loved him in Angel and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Kieran's Instagram story, living the dream. Yes, you are. And then we got to see our showrunners and director. You know, that's daytime happening here. So is it a daytime thing, or are they just setting up for a nighttime shoot? And then someone screenshot the chairs. I was proud of myself for learning how to start reading this language, because it happened with Cece. I remember looking at her chair and was like, it's really weird that like Rose would be the same character twice over. Then I was like, wait a second, it doesn't say Rose, it says CC Stringer. So now I know like what SI, and then S, and then T's and everything are. So I could like read it if I wanted to. And I saw someone else did a post where they just like wrote out everything and like figured out what all the letters were. Like, good for you. I didn't have that amount of dedication to go writing it down and stuff. But I should probably save that at some point so we can read it. Ryan had something about Marmite. Oh, and so Ryan and Mia both had Marmite, and ill. Go get yourself some Vegemite. Oh, the cast went to karaoke, which seems fun. Look there we go, there's the Dragomirs together, and you know, they could definitely be related. Good casting. The cast on their balconies, which they seem to do a lot, and the balconies seem cool at their hotel apartment thing. There's just like they take a lot of selfies and like of just around Spain. This picture here of the wig making, like, what? Like, I never put much thought into how wigs are made, but this is insane. This looks like per strand of hair is like being added. It's crazy. And then there's another one with this wig here, which I feel like we all feel like that's going to be Rose's wig, right? Because it matches like her hair description. Oh, and then there's like Kieran posting the Dimitri thing on his trailer, and it's hard to see in this one here. You can see the VA symbol there, which I feel like is different to the thing on the They Come First one. I don't know how much of that wasn't filming, because it stopped, like I just looked at it and it wasn't filming. So hopefully I didn't lose too much. We shall find out. Anyways, what I was saying was, I like that they're giving us so much just like them hanging out and stuff, like content, because it's like distracting people from the fact that we're not really getting anything about the show itself. Though there are these leaked photos here. There's this one photo here. This was at like the other castle, and it looks like people are wearing dresses and stuff. So could this be like the dance that happens on the show? Like, they'd be filming hella out of order if they did, or is it something to do with like a flashback? It could be related to the Queen storyline, because we're getting like we're likely getting like the 3 different timelines in the first season with Tatiana, Sonia, and Rose and Lissa. So maybe this is to do with Tatiana's storyline, and it's about the court and all of that. And it's just like a whole bunch of them looking like they're having a good time. Like, there's Rose's trailer as well. But yeah, the cast just seems to be having a good time, and I am still excited for the show, and I want to be on a show like this, like adapting one of my favorite book series of all time in a country like Spain with a cast that looks like they're getting along like incredibly and having fun. Like, that's the dream. Comment down below if you've been following along with the filming, or if you just want to let me know you are here, leave a vampire emoji down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and here are some of my other Vampire Academy TV show related videos. This one is about what we want to see in the show, and then this one is me reacting to the cast, even though we already knew who the cast was. This was just confirming it.